The benefit of time and space in your business, and why there's absolutely no need for additional drama. What if I gave you a permission slip that said, your job is to feel good? And what if I told you that the better you feel, the bigger impact you can make in the world? And in fact, that is the magical parenting strategy that we've all been searching for. Hey, I'm Heather Chauvin, wife, mother of 3 boys, former social worker, breadwinner, recovering hustler, and stage 4 cancer survivor. Beyond all of these titles and labels, I'm a human being just like you, attempting to navigate it all while feeling good. My goal on this show is to show you that you can live an energized, sustainable life both at home and at work. My attempt is to keep it real with stories, interviews, and random thoughts. This is not a business or career podcast, and it's not a parenting podcast. It's both and so much more. You will laugh, you will cry, and you may even get a little frustrated with the truth you've been hiding from yourself. I believe all human behavior is a language, whether it's through your children, your health, or your relationships. And when you learn to listen instead of react, we begin to understand what it truly means to feel alive and in control. It's time to ditch self-sacrifice and step into your brave zone. Hey everyone, I'm Heather. I'm back. And today on Book Launch Week, as always, I thought I would give you a business podcast on Thursday. I try to do those on Thursday. Doesn't always happen, but whatever. That's life. Progress, not perfection. Taking messy action. So today I wanted to talk about the benefits of time and space as a founder of your business and why there's absolutely no drama needed. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've been experiencing as I grow and scale my business, and also some of the intimate conversations I've been having behind the scenes with, friends and colleagues who, run very profitable, thriving, 7-figure businesses. So you are a business owner because if you're listening to this, you may or may not be. You may be in the startup phase. You may be seasoned. Who knows? You may be a wannabe business owner. I'm assuming since you're listening to this, or you just might be curious. But people typically start businesses because they want freedom. They want time freedom. They want financial freedom. They want to create things on their own terms, right? Or you have a skill and you just want to go out and create. But what people don't realize is they bring their extra baggage with them that they may have had in a 9-to-5 corporate job, or I don't know why we call it 9-to-5. Like, who works actually 9-to-5 anymore? It's usually like way more or less or awkward, weird times. But you get what I'm saying. If you have a traditional model job where you clock in and clock out, or maybe you have been a caregiver, stay-at-home mom, caregiver for other people. You've been out of the workforce, kind of doing your thing, just trying to figure out, like, how do I do this? Startup in business and being a business owner in general is a very, it's a balancing act. And people think it's easy. Like, when I say, me and easy and hard and all of that, people think it's just, they make it look so easy on Instagram. Like, just get your laptop, go sit on a beach and, you're golden. And that's not the case because it's an inner game. Like, business is an inner game. I don't really understand how people become successful without doing personal development work. I don't get it. I don't understand how they, grow profitable businesses without investing in themselves as a leader, but also in business education. If you want to create freedom, ease, and sustainability, you have to not only hire an exceptional team and you have to mentor those people and lead those people, but you're also going to have to invest in experts who know what the fuck they're doing and also know more than you, because we don't need to be experts in everything. We stay in our lane, we master what we're mastering, and then we hire a complementary team, or we also, we learn from our weaknesses, right? We hire experts in our blind spots. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because as women in business, there are many ways that we literally sabotage and cut off our success. That is the baggage that we bring into our personal relationships. So the more work I do with women, whether they're coming to me for personal help in their parenting, their relationships, their time, their health, really realigning their lives with how they want to feel, or their professional help in receiving more money, more profit, more ease and sustainability, is this core belief that life needs to be hard. Because think about it, generations before, how many times have we been conditioned to believe it's hard to make money, or we have to do it all, right? We have to do it all for everybody else. We have to do it all, blah, blah, blah. Nobody else can do it better than us. Lack of trust in other people. Who am I if I'm just sitting there daydreaming all day? I can't be the visionary. I can't, take a day off. I can't do something for myself in the middle of a workday. How dare I? How dare I? So I want to give you a different perspective, because as I've been growing my business, I've been in business for almost 10 years. I've had so many mentors, so many freaking mentors. And my early days, because my brain and my belief and focus was, I'm willing to hustle, I'm willing to grind, I'm willing to do what I need to do to quote unquote be successful and make money and do it all. I attracted mentors that were into hustle culture. And it was fine. It was great until it wasn't anymore and it didn't serve me. And then now where I'm at, I want to attract very confident people who are thriving both personally and professionally, taking care of their health, their mental health, their physical health, their emotional health, but also very impact driven. They want to make an impact in their communities. They want to make an impact in the world, but they also want to make an impact in the people that work for them. And the reason why I'm telling you this is, one, clearly my mindset has changed, and that's really where I focus my energy and attention. So I don't work with hustlers anymore. I can work with people who are intentional, but people who want to live, right? To really realign their values with freedom and impact. And what I have noticed is when you drop your ego, and you focus on the bigger picture and you stop making your business about you, that is when impact happens. When you stop making your business about you. There's a reason why you started your business. There's a reason, there's impact that you are creating from each and every client that you have. And it doesn't matter if you are selling a product that everyone else sells, or if you are selling a service, or if you have a traditional brick and mortar, if you're a consultant, it doesn't matter, because there's a why behind what you do. And if you're in a position right now where you're like, I don't like what I do, I'm telling you right now, your product or service can be reconnected to your why. So sometimes people will get in traditional spaces and they're like, I'm not loving this work anymore. But what is your bigger why? What drives you, right? What drives you? So an example of this might be you're a social media strategist. And what does that mean? You support businesses in helping their social media strategy and content and implementation. But your soul is craving impact. Your soul is craving I want to help people. I want to be like front lines. I want to help children, or I don't know. You want to do something. Your soul is trying to get your energy and attention. It's like, pay attention to me, and something feels off. But in the meanwhile, you're like, I have to pay my bills. I have to continue with my business. I can't just stop it completely, out of left field hang out over there because I have children, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes, I get it. But here's the thing. When you don't make it about you are still you get the opportunity to do whatever the hell you want in your life. So if there's a side hustle that you want to start up, a side gig, I don't know why I said hustle. If there's a side gig that you want to start up and you're like, eventually I want to grow this, right? You need to create space and freedom in your life in order to have the capacity to do that. But here is the thing. If you're helping impact-driven entrepreneurs and business owners with their social media, as the example, guess what? You're helping that person create an even more bigger impact. So maybe it's not directly aligned, but what we have to do is stop hiding and stop making things about ourselves. Because when we make it about ourselves, we forget the impact that we can make in the world. Another example, if I didn't push through all of my crap and didn't do the healing work and scale my business to where I needed to scale it, to still provide great quality service and be a little bit different in the industry where people can still have one-on-one access to me, but also, just how can I get people similar results without so much of my one-on-one attention so that we can make a bigger impact, right? So scaling, right? And there's so many ways you could do that. But if I chose not to and I just said, nope, I'm gonna stay over here and hide, there's a message inside of me that would have died. And that message would have been, I want to make an impact for women, showing them that they can feel alive while raising a family and raising their businesses. If I chose to hide, if I chose to allow my ego to run the show, if I chose to let my fear or my guilt, think about how many people would have been impacted. So as I continue to grow and the visibility continues to grow, now that my book is out in the world, of course, all of my stuff is still coming up and I have to work through it and I have to, whatever. But here's the reason why today I want to talk about the importance of daydreaming and adding no drama. So the last few weeks, I've had ups and downs with like my fear, like all of, the emotional roller coaster that business is. And what I've realized is when I create space on my calendar, it could be just a few days to do nothing. And when I say nothing, it's not really nothing. It's to just allow my brain to relax, but also daydream and reconnect with my why, reconnect with my vision, to just, slow down, to create that space and capacity. I get ideas. I get creative ideas. I can see clearly. I'm focused. Now tell me how that is selfish. Tell me how that is selfish. And here's the drama part. We add so much unnecessary drama in our lives because we're afraid. And when we are afraid, we overcomplicate everything. Everything. And the more I do this work within my own company and helping other women inside of our Mastery Business course grow and scale their companies or their businesses, what I notice is this dramatic energy that is added when we're afraid. Like, oh my gosh, this person's going to say this, or I can't do this, or da-da-da-da. Or we add drama into our personal lives because we're conditioned to believe that life needs to be hard. So when you sit there and you start analyzing your thoughts and analyzing your actions and going, this is so simple. Rinse and repeat. Just like anything in life, it's a consistency game. You don't just start something and then give up and say, well, it didn't show up in 6 weeks or 6 months, so I just stopped. Slow and steady wins the race. But I've noticed this within myself, and I see it within other people, that we actually add drama because we're looking for something. We're looking for the adrenaline rush. We're looking to add some spice to our life. In the last year and a little bit, there hasn't, my life is not very spicy, meaning I haven't really left my house. I haven't gone anywhere, stayed in the same freaking community, barely drove my car. And it's boring. It's boring. Life can feel boring when you are going after your dreams, when you're going after, your bigger vision. But the lack of boringness that we crave and desire, that adventure, that all comes with intention, right? So if you're craving something, one, I really invite you to sit with your boringness. And if you're like, Heather, my life is not boring, it can, in the mundane of consistency, of doing the same thing over and over and over again, just to refine your goals, right? To master your discipline. And that's what's needed in order to thrive in any area of your life, is consistency. Doing the same strategies over and over and over and over and over again in order to reap the success and results that you desire. But there's nothing sexy about that. So this is why I always talk about how do you want to feel and realigning your life with that. What do you need? What do you need in your life beyond the drama? And how are you going to purposely create the space for yourself in order to achieve your next level in life and business? So I hope this was of service to you today, that, this is my permission slip, that creating any your mental health days, your sick days, you don't have to be sick to take a break. Give yourself some space. As the visionary, as the business owner, this is essential. That is your position in the company. You don't have to do it all, overcompensate, and be this people pleaser. Scale, grow, work through your shit. When you're working through your personal shit, your professional life, and the people that you support benefit. Drama. It's not needed. It's not needed. Just observe it. You don't need to, shame yourself. Oh, why am I so dramatic? It's a coping skill. You're upper limiting yourself. You're getting so close to a breakthrough that you're just adding more drama to your life to make it exciting. Because who are you if life isn't hard? Who are you if you're not in constant conflict with yourself and other people? This is easy. This is so easy. The difficult part is the emotional discomfort. That's it. So feel your feelings. Try not to act on them. Just sit with them. Sit with them. All right, ladies, thank you for listening today. And if you're interested and you are a business owner and you've been looking for mentorship, or you want to learn more about my Mastery Business Program and how me and my team and my amazing community of thriving female business owners can support you, then head on over to Heather Chauvin, CHAUVIN.com/business. BUSINESS. It talks about the program, but when you get on our wait list, you're also going to be sent a video on how the program actually works. I am here to show you how you can have a profitable business in any industry, profitable business that leaves you energized and inspired. You do not need to do this alone. In fact, that being alone is not the recipe for success. HeatherChauvin.com/business. You got this. Let's go.